Congratulations.
Thank you.
You are the first heads of house for the season.
Of course.
Kindly wear your armbands.
Our congratulations, or rather my congratulations, are in order to the Mbadiwe twins because they have won and become the very first head of the house of the ongoing Big Brother NAIJA Season 9 No Lose Guard. It all started, but before I began with the narration, welcome back again to my beautiful and most entertaining channel, Ife Star World. And this is your very first time on my channel. Click on the red icon down below to subscribe. Turn on the notification bell and also feel free to give this particular video a huge thumbs up. But you see this particular head of the house that the Mbadiwe twins have won, I reject it in Jesus' name. I am certainly going to explain my reason for rejecting their own very kind of winning the head of the house. But before I do so, let me start by how Big Brother called the entire housemate to the lounge to just inform them that it is the time for them to play the head of the house ballot for the very first time in this ongoing Big Brother NAIJA Season 9.
The time has come for you to crown the first heads of house for the season.
After Big Brother addressed them, Big Brother also informed them that they are certainly going to play this particular HOH ballot in pairs, and the very first pairs that were asked to move to the arena for them to begin is the NELLITA, speaking about the team of Nelly and ANITA. And getting to the arena, Big Brother explained exactly how it is going to be played, and it's just as simple as them standing in front of a ballot, whatever, that has a marker there. They are to deliberate within themselves the particular pair that they choose to just be the head of the house for week 1, and after their deliberation, they are to just write their name on that particular board that was provided for them. When they are done, they are to just move in front of their ballot, and they are to just stand there until people that will now ask them to just cast their vote. And once they just cast their vote, Big Brother ordered them to just move to the garden without communicating to any of the housemates that are still waiting for their turn while seated in the lounge. And that was how they took their turn for them to just cast their vote. And I am going to explain exactly how it happened. As I jotted it, moving to the arena was the NELLITA, and after NELLITA listened to Big Brother's instruction, they casted their vote and they voted for the pair of Streets. And next to move to the garden are the pair of Beta. And when they got there, after also listening to Biggie's instruction, they voted for the Checkers, speaking about the pair of Onyeka and Chizoba. The next to move to the arena are the WANNI and the HANDI, and they voted for SHATORIA. Of course, I expected that. Remember that WANNI is already moving towards SHAWN, the other pair of the SHATORIAs. But unfortunately, while they were having a conversation earlier in the garden, they got to discover that both of them are AS. So it's certainly not going to work. Maybe it is certainly going to just end in friendship. They're not going to friend zone each other, but they're going to just make the very most out of it because they are already all over each other. They don't cuddle, they don't sit down on each other's thighs. So what is remaining is for them to just exchange their saliva. So I expect why WANNI convinced her identical twin HANDI to just vote for SHATORIA. And the next to move to the garden are the pair of Streets, and they voted for NELLITA. Remember that NELLITA also voted for the Streets. Therefore, the Streets returned the favor by voting for the NELLITA that voted for them. The next to move to the garden is NDINNE, speaking about the custodian of week 1. This is the pair of CHINWE and NDINNE. And as expected, because earlier today, while particular housemate was having a conversation with CHINWE while seated at the dining, the particular housemate asked CHINWE who is the person that she is already familiarizing with. According to CHINWE, she said it is the Mbadiwe twins. So when she convinced her niece, speaking about NDINNE, to vote for the Mbadiwe twins, I got to understand, yes, NDINNE voted for the Mbadiwe twins. And the next to move to the arena are the S's. and they voted for the radicals as expected, because I noticed that they are already becoming friends. Remember, like I said, once you are done casting your own vote, you are to just move to the garden, passing through the lounge without communicating with the housemate that are seated in the lounge, waiting for their turn to move to the arena to cast their vote. The next pair to move to the arena are the Flourish, speaking about the team of DJ Flo and RUTHEE, and they voted for the Mbadiwe twins here, making it the second vote that Mbadiwe twins are getting, followed by Mbadiwe twins making their way to the garden. And while they are deliberating on who to vote, guess what? They didn't even remember the name of the Flourish that voted for them. Neither did they even consider NDINNE that also voted for them. Rather, they went straight to just vote for ZINNE, speaking about the pair of CHINWE and Zion. Yes, the couple that are dating. And the next to move to the garden is SHATORIA, the team of SHAWN and Victoria. And just like I expected, though, they voted for WANNI and HANDI. But guess what? SHAWN was not interested in voting for them. But Victoria convinced SHAWN for them to just vote for WANNI and HANDI. And while communicating with SHAWN, Victoria also convinced SHAWN, remember that you people are already becoming friends. Don't you think it is okay for you to just do so? And that was how SHAWN was the one that wrote the name and casted their vote. The next to move to the arena is ZINNE, and that was after SHATORIA has made their way to the garden, and they voted for the Flourish, and Flourish voted for Mbadiwe twins, whereas ZINNE voted for the Flourish. TAMI also moved to the garden, and they voted for Better. In as much as I'm yet to just understand who and who are friends already in the house, you know, this is the first week now. They might just be doing this and based on maybe I like your sentiment or judgment, I don't even know. But with time, we're certainly going to just understand, because they don't even know who is the weaker link or who is the strongest pair. Next, to move to the arena after TAMI has moved to the garden is the radicals, and they voted for the double K, speaking about the married couples that told their fellow housemates that they are just mere besties. Like I expected that. Radicals, I was thinking that you guys would just vote for you, people that voted for you, speaking about the S's, but they choose the double K instead. Now it is the turn of the chicas to just move to the arena, speaking about Chizoba and Onyeka, and get into the arena. And after also listening to Big Brother's instruction, they decided to just vote for TAMI. And the TAMIs are their fellow female housemates, speaking about DAMILOLA and TOYOSI. And the next to move to the arena after the checkers has moved to the garden to join their fellow housemate that has previously voted for the pair that they desire to be the head of the house for week 1 are the double K. Yes, they are the last to just move to the arena, and they voted for the radicals. And the radicals also voted for them. And it may seem as though that the only pair that returned the favor being meant to them by their fellow pair are the pairs of double K and radicals. They voted for each other. Also, the pairs of SHATORIAs and WANNI and HANDI, they also voted for each other. Now, this is the end of the HOH ballot. Big Brother now asked every other housemate to just move to the arena to join the double Ks who were asked to sit down in the arena after they just casted their votes. And joining them in the garden, Big Brother now asked them to just take 5 minutes break for them to just have some water and also ease themselves. At the end of the break, Big Brother now asked Ninja to count the votes, and Ninja will open the ballot box, remove their vote, and now write it in front of their box. And to the surprise of NDINNE, nobody voted for them. And they were like, maybe because they have already gotten the immunity for week 1, therefore needless giving them another one. But they were absolutely disappointed. Now, the Mbadiwe twins and the radicals had a tie, 2-2 votes. Of course, there is no way head of the house for week 1 will be declared when radicals and the Mbadiwe twins has a tie. It's the time that the custodian has to just play a key role. Remember that Big Brother informed them last night that they are the one to decide how the game is going to be played, giving them 3 minutes to deliberate who they want to be the head of the house. NDINNE, the pair of CHINWE and NDINNE shifted one side to just have a conversation. According to them, they said that there is no way they can just choose radicals, but it's certainly going to be the Mbadiwe twins, in as much as they were highly disappointed that the Mbadiwe twins did not vote for them, because they voted for the Mbadiwe twins earlier when they were casting their own personal votes. Anyway, at the end of the deliberation, they moved back to join their fellow housemates, and when people asked them who did they choose to become the head of the house for week 1, and they said it's the Mbadiwe twins, and yes, they appreciated. And after that, Big Brother congratulated them, and they were so happy. Big Brother told them to just proceed to where the head of the house band is, and they are to wear themselves the head of the house band, while they were just displaying their excitement while wearing themselves the head of the house band. Guess what? Big Brother has a shocker. Big Brother announced to them that in as much as they have every 100% right to enjoy the head of the house lounge, guess what? They don't have any immunity this week. That according to Big Brother, unlike the previous seasons, that head of the house will be nominated, though, that because the head of the house does not guarantee you immunity, therefore the only thing that you would benefit being the head of the house is just the responsibility and the privilege to the head of the house lounge. You see nomination, you go chop them. That means you can be a head of the house and still get evicted at the end of the week. That is after stressing yourself out. They registered their disappointment, and people that told them they have the right to decide a punishment if any housemate disobeys. And Big Brother was like, if they're happy, they're just trying to just be happy, because who would have been happy? How can you be head of the house and you will still be nominated? Come on, because I get to understand it, because if the custodian is immune and they are still going to play a immunity challenge again, man, how many people will now be safe for the week? How many people will just be nominated? So I understood how Big Brother decided to just twist this game, and this brings it to the end of the head of the house ballot game for week 1. Big Brother now told them to all return back to the house, and they have done so, and they are now discussing on who might have voted for them and who did not vote for them. NDINNE kept on saying, so we couldn't even get a single vote from any of the housemates. So una don't show us how una don't deceive us in this house. Now summarizing everything that has happened so far in the house before they play the head of the house ballot game. Onyeka is the police of the house. This girl is strategically positioning herself, and trust me, she's seen everything that is going on. She's the second leader. It may seem as though there is a ship already in the house. Yes, SHAWN and WANNI is already aggravating towards each other. I can see the way they are just hugging each other while they were at the closet, and they moved again to the dining side, though, while they were having conversation. It may seem as though they were crossing their legs, and that was when Onyeka decided to just pass them, trying to observe what is going on. And later, Onyeka had a conversation with Victoria, telling Victoria, it may seem as though me, I have seen who you're just noticing in this house. I know you like a particular guy. And when Victoria asked Onyeka to tell her who Onyeka think that Victoria likes in the house, when Onyeka mentioned the name, and Victoria was like, lie, not me. And now Onyeka is trying to convince Victoria to go for the guy, say the guy who fit her. And I know what she's trying to do, strategically trying to just ship them. Remember, Onyeka promised us show and content, and she's already serving us content, and I am basically enjoying it. Onyeka later had a conversation with another housemate, whereas the housemate is convincing her again to go for ship. And she is saying that she wants to ship, but she wants to just be in a ship with a guy that will make her behave like she has lost her senses, that she just wants to be helplessly and hopelessly in love in this house. Is it Barrister Onyeka that you people are just believing? Just don't mind her. Is it that girl? Instead of her to be in a ship, she'd rather be the one shipping the shippers. Trust me on that. Is there any other that's going on? If not the way one of the pairs of the radicals has been moving, or the way this guy is just doing, everybody has already concluded that he is indeed a flirt. This guy is too young now. He knows how to just be a flirt strategically. How would they just even know exactly what you are doing? And the more they catch him, the more he's just behaving like all these 100 levels, 200 levels. Let's just stop here. There is nothing much more still going on, and Big Brother NAIJA has, aside also the pairs of ZINNE, speaking about CHINWE and Zion, having a conversation this morning when CHINWE is telling her boyfriend Zion that it may seem as though there is something more than these people being besties, speaking about the double case, the Cassia and the Kelly Ray. According to CHINWE, that her instinct is telling her that these people are more than besties, that they might be coupled if not married, and your instinct does not even tell you to just vote right when you are casting your HOH ballot. Be there, just they play. Yeah, you never know, say game don't start. And from the look of things, wherever you see Kelly Ray, you will see Cassia. You see these two double K, they are always together, observing and strategizing. If there is any other thing that I'm yet to mention, trust me to just mention it as the show unfolds. Remember, this is the right channel for you to just get all the unbiased, non-judgmental, non-sentimental, and analytical analysis of the ongoing Big Brother NAIJA Season 9. No lose guard. You are yet to subscribe. This is the right time for you to do so. Smash the red icon down below to subscribe. Turn on the notification bell. Give this particular video a huge thumbs up. Now, share your expectation and also your thoughts in the comment section. I can't wait to just read through them. And your correction is also welcomed. But while you are at that, be safe. Until I come your way again with another update, I am still your favorite entertainer with continuous entertaining entertainment.